All right, hello everybody. Let's get this lighting a little better there. Not too much. There we go. Perfect. All right. Sorry about the hair. Just had my workout. So, today on Save Your Health Sunday, I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time to get on here, but today is about fitness and you. Sorry, it's not exactly the angle I'm going for here. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, fitness and you. Last week, we did fitness versus health versus wellness. Okay. Big battle. Three big powerful entities. All right. And, well, what happens when they work against each other? Well, essentially what they are and how they can work against each other. Okay. If things are not done properly, they will fight each other and, well, put you 6 feet under a lot faster. That's right. So, think about that for a little bit. Yes, done wrong, this stuff is actually detrimental, okay? Because, well, fitness, we're going to do a deep dive on fitness today. If you didn't hear about wellness, wellness is how you live, like your daily life, sleeping, eating, thoughts, programming, like what you're watching and listening to. It's programming, okay? Realize somebody's trying to program you whenever you're watching and listening to stuff. I am trying to program you right now, okay? Just word of fair warning, okay? But I'm trying to program you to free this thing and have some free thought and think much more introspectively, okay? Programming is not always a bad thing. It's just a thing. Realize what you're getting into, okay? So there's that piece. And then we have health. Health is all the measurements. It's all the numbers, okay? What's going on, like right now. And you got some other numbers that, show past and potential future, stuff like that. We're going to talk about that later. But that's what those are, okay? Fitness is about, well, you being able to move freely. That's it, okay? Seriously, that's all it is. Fitness is your ability to move about freely. I know, right? It ain't about these. It ain't about those, okay? These are nice side benefits, okay? They're not goals, all right? Nice biceps are not a goal. I mean, short-term goal, yes, okay? You like to have those, right? You got to do the things to get those. You got to do the things to get the nice abs, but in relation to fitness and what fitness really means for you and what fitness means to you is, are you free to move? Are you free to move about? Okay, if you want to go do something, can you go do that thing? Right? If you want to go climb a mountain, can you go climb that mountain? If you want to go on a cruise, can you go on that cruise? If you want to do a drive around America, okay, which people are doing that right now, if you're not fit enough to do it, that car ride will wreck you. Okay, seriously, it will destroy your back and sciatic nerve and your shoulders and really, and then all the different beds. You gotta get fit for that. So within that, there are different tools and modalities. Sorry, I had my fitness, my training. I'm drinking up a little bit here, okay? Cheers. So there you go. If you want to see the logo, what's he drinking? You know what I'm doing. I've been doing the same thing for 6 years. Okay, we'll get into that later. But fitness comes down to your ability to move about freely in whatever you want to go do. All right, which means you have to train for those things. All right, you've got to actually train for life. You train for your job, right? If you're doing sales, you do sales training. If you do construction, you do training on that. If you're doing safety stuff, you do training on that. If you're a doctor, you do training on that, right? You're training for every part of your life, except most people don't train for life. Okay, they don't train to be fit for life or fit to be doing what they're doing. However, if you don't, you're going to get less good at what you're doing or not have the ability to continue to do it, or you'll get worse at it because you're not fit to do it, right? If you are sitting in one of these things, okay, a little chair, and your job is to sit here and do this and this for 6 to 8 hours a day, are you training for that? You need to. You better. Otherwise, this thing will kill you. Okay, seriously, figuratively and literally, but it will start systematically killing you because you're going to be hunched down here. You're going to have all kinds of nerve issues. You're going to have postural issues. That's going to cause digestive issues. That's going to cause, well, essentially, it's going to cause heart issues at some point. Okay, it's going to cause blood pressure issues and all that kind of stuff because your body can't work properly. You haven't trained to be in this thing, right? So, this is the reality of fitness. This is the show, okay? This is the smoke and the mirrors and all the cool stuff. This is what's sold to you through programming on TV. Do this 60-day programming. You'll get these, you'll get the abs, and you'll... Yeah, and then you're 1 6-pack away from losing your 6-pack, and then you're depressed. And you're hurting, and you're hating life because you went through some insane program for goals that weren't even really yours. They got programmed into you. You need to have these things. Well, they're fun to have, yes, okay? A Porsche is fun to have too, but you better get ready for a lot of maintenance, okay? Just saying. I want a Ferrari. Can you afford to? These are car jokes, people. They're true, but you know, they're car jokes. But the same thing for your body, okay? Whatever you're going to go do, you better train for that thing. And whatever you are doing, you better train for that thing, because if not, well, you will not be fit for it, okay? Whatever your life is, you need to be fit for that life. Whatever you want your life to be, you better be fit for that life. Otherwise, you're going to get fit into something else that you're not going to like. And eventually, you're going to feel like you can't escape from. And that means you're not free, okay? Fitness is about freedom. I've said that many, 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 many times before. It is your ultimate freedom. It is your ability to get up and leave and move and do, okay? The more fit you are, the more freedom you have to go about living and doing life and not having somebody force things on you that you probably don't need, okay? Medications, perhaps, a way of living, perhaps, a place that you live, perhaps, you know, whatever. So, fitness is freedom, because if you can't move, then you're stuck and you get placed wherever somebody wants to place you. All right, so there's my freedom rant for you for fitness. But so let's talk about some of these modalities and different things within the fitness spectrum, okay? Because everybody says theirs is the best because that's what they like to do, so it's the best, right? I don't pick and choose. I don't care, all right? There is no best. There's only whatever is the most appropriate at a certain point in time for somebody. That's it. That's what the best is, okay? Specifically, whatever is specifically important for that person at that point in time, okay? For some improvement and some progress, all right? Which means, all right, so let's talk about some of the biggies. Okay, we're just going to stick with the big stuff. So you got cardio, okay? That's running, biking, swimming, triathlon stuff, all those insane people that go out and do that stuff for hours on end. I'm joking. All right, I ain't built for that, okay? Seriously, not everybody's built for everything, okay? All you people do that, are y'all built for powerlifting? No, you're not. Otherwise, you'd be doing powerlifting. You say that's the best thing ever. Much like the powerlifters say. It's the best thing ever, okay? Everybody should be doing it. Well, if you're a half Thor, okay, and you're born to deadlift 1,000 pounds plus, okay, yes, it's the best thing ever for you. Note, he does other stuff too. He's trying to do boxing right now. He's getting better. But here's the point. Everybody's built and made to do something, okay? You genetically are built for some type of movement, all right, that you're going to be best at, that your body's essentially made to do better than other people. Find that out. Figure that out, okay? Are you built for strength? Are you built for endurance? Are you built for a little bit of both? Are you built for stretching? Okay? Like all the little yogis out there turn themselves into pretzels, okay? A lot of them are built for that specifically. They are born to be Gumby, all right? They just get more Gumbier, all right? And if you're not built for that, you will destroy your joints and your health and your life. Same thing goes for dancing. All my dancers know what I'm talking about. All the gymnasts know what I'm talking about here. Okay, no matter how much you're built for it, if you do the too extreme, to the excess, it quite literally will destroy your body. Okay, so with that, find what you're built for. Focus on that for 80% of the time. Okay, because that's 80-20 rule, right? 80% of the time, focus on that. The other 20%, do the other stuff because you need it to enhance this thing. Okay, this way you don't overwork in any one area, and you're constantly doing a little shift. Okay, you're over here, and then you do a little bit of this. You're over here, you do a little bit of this. You're over here, you do a little bit of this. Over here, do a little bit of this. Okay. This way it keeps you fluid, it keeps you moving. It's going to reduce stress on your system. It can help expand your world a little bit, okay? Just, I mean, while you're made to do one thing, you're made to do everything, but more of something, okay? It's not a singular thing in fitness. So find that thing that you're more apt to do, okay? And some people have a higher injury rate, okay, or higher injury rate, which means you'll just get hurt easier, okay? Which means you better warm up a lot longer. You better cool down a lot longer. You really need to work on hydration and micronutrients and stuff like that because it takes you longer to repair and recover, okay? Some people have different stress responses. Some people need high stress. Some people need low stress. If you give somebody that's a high stress person and you give them low stress stuff all the time, they are going to be so stressed out you have no idea. If you have somebody that's a low stress person, you stress them a little bit, they are going to fall apart and crumble, okay? Same thing goes into here. You bring somebody in and you pound them out in that first workout. We're just going to do it and grind you down, grind. That's what you're doing to them. Some people enjoy that. You beat them, they get stronger and tougher, okay? It's like steel, okay? You know how to make steel stronger? Well, you beat it a little bit. You heat it, you cool it, you beat it, you heat it, okay? You're tempering it, okay? It just gets harder. Unless you do too much to it, because anything will break over time, right? You got others that even that is a knockout punch. They're done, okay? So realize that when you start this thing, some people can handle an hour and a half when they start out. No, you can't. You can handle it better, right? Some people need 30 minutes of just nice, relaxing, calm stuff just to alleviate nerves and to get them set and settled and ready, right? I've got a friend here that does reset. That's his whole thing. It's resetting the system, and it is the most gentle approach, but yields incredible results, right? Others are just a sledgehammer. Some people need a sledgehammer, not all the time, but sometimes they've got to have that extra stress because they respond to it really well. Okay, so figure that out too. If you don't know what your stress response is, your fight or flight, okay, which means if somebody scares you, are you running or are you running away from them or running towards them? Okay, just a simple thing. Okay, when you get scared, do you retreat quickly and hide, or do you want to destroy that thing that just tried to scare you? Okay, there you go. If your automatic thought is to get out of that, you need to stick with low stress most of the time. If your response is to scare that thing that just scared you, you probably need to go more high stress, okay? Just letting you know. But if you do too much for too long, even on the high stress side, you will wear out. So there is some basic fitness for you, okay? Think about these things. It's not rocket science, but it is, all right? Seriously, it's not coming in and counting reps. It's not just doing burpees to exhaustion. It's not working out till you puke. If anybody does that to you, they are beating you up and taking your money, okay? You have just given money to a bully that wanted to do nothing but beat you up and take your money. Don't do that to yourself, and don't let them get away with it either, all right? It is not what this thing is about. This is about building and increasing and getting people better and building them up and finding out how to build them properly, okay, health engineer, instead of just giving them a good hard workout, right? Which is the one-night stand of the fitness industry. All right, I'll write an article about that. I'll post it down below later on. Hopefully you'll get something out of it. But literally, It is the one night stand of the workout world, the fitness world, which is I just want to get a good hard workout. Yeah, with major regrets after that one hard workout usually. Okay, so seriously, it's the one night stand of the workout world because most people will do it once and they'll regret it for the rest of their lives. Sometimes for 18 years. I know, bad joke. But, well, you know, you get a bad injury, knee injury, back injuries from some stupid workout because somebody said, oh, this is the best one ever. Yeah. Just realize fitness is freedom, okay? It is your ultimate freedom to get up and move about. So make sure you take care of this magnificently incredible machine as best you can so you can move about freely, and don't let anybody impede on that, okay? No matter how great their workout is or how great they say their system is, if it's not made for you, it sucks for you. Might be great for somebody else, but if it sucks for you, then it sucks for you, all right? Realize that everything is individual here. Everything is individual when it comes to fitness. Everything, all right? I'll repeat, everything is individual. And if somebody's giving you the same program they give somebody else, you better be just like that last person. Because if you're not, they're not doing the right thing for you, all right? And more importantly, you are not doing the right thing for you. Do the right thing for you. Sometimes it takes some time to figure that out. Okay, that's why I do what I do to help figure that out. All right, so there you go. There's fitness today, and you know, realize whatever it is, whether it's strength-based or cardio-based or movement-based. Okay, all the yoga stuff. Figure out where you lie in that spectrum, where your body lies in that spectrum. Okay, 80-20 on that. Build yourself up. Take time to do it. Okay. Seriously, that first year, if you haven't been working out in a long time, all right, you have not been working out for a long time, or you might have an injury or anything like that, that first year is crucial. Notice I said first year, okay? Not the first workout, not the first week, not the first month, not the first 12 weeks, okay? I'm saying this because I've got a 6-week program, a 12-week program, all right? I do, okay? I've got those put together, but they're somewhat individual, all right, in how they work and function. Don't worry, they're going to get released very, very soon whenever the app comes out, okay? I'm going to do this online, okay? It's going to be turned into a virtual program at some point here, so to go with the TV show. Because I want something that's a little more individual for everybody. It works with you, okay, to help create something. So, I'm sorry, I lost my own train of thought there. So, making fun of myself. Yeah, I got one of those 12-week programs too. Sorry. But, you know, and it's not going to be for everybody, okay? There are certain people that it's not going to work for, okay? I realize that. I'm going to let people know if you are one of these types of people, this probably ain't the program for you. You need to go somewhere else, right? Generally, it's going to work for about 80% of the people out there. Realize 80-20 rule on most everything. But find where you fit in that spectrum, okay? 80-20. 80% of that, and the other 20% should be the other two, all right? So if you are a bendy person, okay, and you're doing all the yoga and Pilates and all the bendy stuff, you need to do some strength, you need to do some cardio, okay? 10%, 10%, okay? Do that, incorporate it in. This will get better, all right? And it'll keep you from getting injured. Same thing, if you're a strength person, you better do some of this bendy stuff over here, and you better do some of this, I know, breathing cardio stuff over here. And you'll be breathing like this because you're going to suck at it horribly because you're not made to do it, but it'll get you better at doing this. You'll be able to lift heavier for longer, okay? If you're one of these cardio people, you better do some strength, okay? This way, whenever you encounter one of these things called a hill, you have enough power to get up that thing, and you better do some of this bendy stuff over here, because if you don't, you're going to be tied up into knots because you are stuck here in this small range of motion doing stuff. And you're going to be hating life because of how tight your body gets. Okay? So, there you go. There's fitness. Come back next week. We're going to talk about wellness. all right, which is all the lifestyle stuff. Break it down, give you some reality with it, and then we'll do the health is the last one, because I'm going to dive deep on that one specifically, on the numbers and things to really be concerned about and things to look at that you're probably not looking at, right? And then the last one, we'll stay tuned, because we're going to take all three of these. This is my Justice League moment here, okay? We're going to take Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. We're going to bring them together. Boom. Sorry, Aquaman's. I'll try to find a way to bring Aquaman in. Okay, I'll find a way. You know, those are the big three. You gotta have those three. If you don't have those three, you got nothing, right? Oh yeah, Flash will show up for Flash. See, Flash, just like that. He's in and out. With some pizza. Oh, we're gonna talk about pizza on the Wellness Day too. Okay, we're gonna talk about pizza on the Wellness Day. Pizza's great. So there you go. There's fitness. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Join me next week for the next Cereal Sunday. Also, one other thing, leave me a comment below or send me your email address. Okay, just message me your email address for everybody. This is for everybody. Okay, I'm doing 30% off what I take for my own health. Okay, this way you're taken care of, your immune system is taken care of, everything is taken care of for you specifically, and also looking at DNA. And the DNA, I'm sorry, is not going to be discounted. You can't discount that one. But everything else, as far as your nutrients for daily need, okay, for you specifically, it's different for everybody. 30% off of that for your first order, okay? So, just to get you out there, by the way, we got some really cool stuff in there that will fights off this thing that's been going around, okay? Seriously, if you've read any of the articles I've been posting, research articles, by the way, real research, right, about nutrients and what's effective against, well, most antiviral compounds, but this one specific viral compound has been going around. We got it all. So nobody else. I've seen everything else. Everybody else has the full combination. Anyway, there you go. Have a great day. See y'all next Sunday, 1 o'clock, right here at PhysioFit. And if you want to get fit, come see me. We'll put together a program for you. We'll design a program, okay, for you that's going to fit your life and get you fit for life, or the life that you are trying to build. Okay, we'll work on that part too. I got connections. There you go. Have a great day. See y'all next week. Oh yeah, share this out if anybody needs to hear it, because somebody needs to hear it. You know somebody needs to hear it. All right, share this thing out there. See y'all next week.